This is a clip from an earlier live stream. I know you're going to like it, so the link to the full video is down below. Check it out. I'll see you over there. Inside Candace Owens' sadistic and dangerous world monetizing baseless conspiracies. That title alone already throwing bows. So this is from the New York Post. Not saying that it's the best news outlet, but this is just something that, going back to what I said before, like now they're calling her out like this. Watch this. Candace Owens' attacks on Erica Kurt are fueled by her own jealousy and bitterness at being pushed out of Turning Point USA, sources claim to the Post. Wow. That's something that now, of course, we got these infamous sources, right? We got to treat that with a grain of salt, but many of us have said that's part of the reason why. The independent broadcaster, 36 years old, described as a sadistic and dangerous by insiders, didn't hold back from spreading baseless conspiracy theories about the grieving widow and her husband, activist Charlie Kirk, after his assassination on September 10th. For those who have crossed her path, Owens' disregard for the truth, pursuit of attention, and reckless behavior are all calculated. Now, of course, we got to take this with a grain, but like I said, you don't hear many people calling her out like this. And this is not podcasters, this is not YouTubers. This is the news now. The newspaper is starting to say this. Well, I wonder where it's going to go. Candace Owens. Those who spoke to the Post claim Owens was loathed by staff when she worked at the Daily Wire. Guests on her podcast doubt she believes her own lies, and her pattern of inflammatory behavior can be traced all the way back to high school. Like I said, man, something is going on. Something is changing in the conversation that this is now what we're talking about. Because now they're bringing up everything. I mean, they're going all the way back. Lots of you all have talked about what happened when she was in high school and that case about the kids calling her and threatening her, so on and so forth. There's more of this is starting to come up and is becoming common discussion. This is going to be very interesting. Everything she is doing right now is because she wants to destroy Charlie's legacy and the organization he built because he threw her out of TPUSA, alleged one insider. I don't see a reason. I don't see a lie. I think there's a lot that can be said there. I think there's a lot of reasons, but I do think that's part of it. No question, no doubt. Owens worked for TPUSA as a communications director between 2017 and 2019. A lot of people are starting to pick up on this as well because Candace, let her tell the story. She built Turning Point. I even thought, you know what, yours truly, I actually believed that she and Charlie started Turning Point together because the way that she says it and she frames it. No, Turning Point was already up and moving and grooving by the time Candace came on board. So she was So she is, and a lot of people are starting to call her out about that. That, hey, you weren't there at the foundation. You're not a mason of the organization. You are just an employee that they fired when you started wilding out. Charlie pushed her out because she was going a little bit nuts, a source close to TPUSA brass claimed to the Post, but noted he would still text her to keep the friendship going. And lots of us have said this. That Charlie Kirk kept his enemies close. He just did not want to start a war with Candace Owens. I wish he had at least separated himself because we probably wouldn't be having this discussion if he had. But let's continue. Let me read these captions real quick. Sorry about that. Let me do this. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens at Turning Point USA event in 2018. All right, there's Charlie and these ducks. You like these ducks? Charlie and Erica Kurt are seen in an undated social media photo. All right, we got, of course, Erica. Erica Kurt accepted the inaugural Charlie Kirk Legacy Award on stage during the 25 Fox Nation Patriot Awards. After Charlie Kirk started dating Erica in 2018, the sources added Owens was feeling usurped. Who is this interloper who knew nothing, taking over, the sources claim. She wasn't invited to Charlie's wedding. That was really telling. I don't I don't think going to somebody's wedding has to be the vanguard of our relationship. However, I do think it does say something about their engagement. So we do know that Charlie and Erica did go to Candace's wedding. We don't see any proof or evidence that Candace and George went to Charlie and Erica's wedding. That's what we don't see. I don't even know if, I don't think so. Owens and Erica agreed on a truce over the weekend and were set to meet on Monday to hash out their differences. Shout out to Steven Crowder. He did an excellent understanding or breakdown of this. And I think that, I think that's going to be crazy. Let's keep it going. Shout out. Is Bronson in the chat? What's up, Bronson? Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, man. Conspiracies that Owens has spread about Charlie's murder include the involvement of Israeli Mossad agents, the U.S. military, Egyptian planes. Shout out to the Egyptian planes. The planes is coming down, y'all. The planes discussion. And I have a video we're going to talk about today when we do our live stream this afternoon. The planes, I've been saying the planes were stupid. Now the planes, not only are the planes stupid, the planes are not even in this continent. Let's keep going. And the French government, despite it having occurred in public and being captured on video, the alleged assassination is in custody. Assassin is in custody awaiting trial. Candace Owens invited Jewish comedian Ami Kozak on her podcast to discuss Zionism and anti-Semitism. I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that he'd come on our channel. Comedian and commentator Ami Kozak, who appeared twice on Owens' podcast, there we go, last year discussing the Israel-Hamas war, said he believes her conduct follows a familiar pattern. She goes against the grain. For going against the grain's sake, he told the Post, is anti-Semitism in pursuit of an audience and self-aggrandizement, not a pursuit of truth. The Anti-Defamation League named Owens Anti-Semite of the Year in 2024, citing her statement that Judaism is a PDF-centric religion that believes in demons and child sacrifice. The spreading untrue conspiracies such as Israel's involvement in 9/11 and a secret group of Jews in Hollywood was involved in the death of Michael Jackson. Yeah, we talked about that as well. Owens has also promoted the blood libel conspiracy that Jewish people delete Christians and use their blood in ceremonies. That's crazy. Kozak pointed out that many of Owens' claims collapse under even basic scrutiny, and that is why that's why Cantifa doesn't want you to point that out. They don't want you to call that out. Do not call out the fact that we have not done any due diligence in our, What? Hold on. TPUSA was founded in 2021. Wait, you might want to check your statement. That doesn't even make sense. I've been shopping. Come on, don't call me Al Bronson. I'm trying to build up my studio, man. I'm trying to get a sit-stand desk. He calling me out. Y'all, put Bronson in the chat, y'all. Bronson out here harassing your boy early in the morning. Don't do that, man. Let's keep it going. What drives her is power and influence in the culture. But the house of cards is crumbling as more of her claims are unsubstantiated. He added, I agree. Wait, I know you all have seen the Egyptian plane debunking. And it's brutal. It's so bad. And I might just pull it in today, but I'm going to do it this afternoon. Maybe I'll do it right now. I don't know. But it is so bad because there've been questions that I was asking, and I'm not even a plain guy, right? I just had some questions about her quote unquote verifying this stuff, but let's keep going. A spokesperson for Owens responded to the Post request for comment saying the allegations against her are baseless, but very funny. That sounds just like Candace's spokesperson. That sounds just like her spokesperson. Owens is also facing a huge reckoning in court when Brigitte Macron defamation lawsuit against her comes to trial, expected next year. I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.